Did you ever? Have you ever had a game like that?
No, it was a great game. Like each team had an answer for everything. We just happened to have like the last possession. That's what it really kind of seemed like. It was a really great game. Anytime we made a run, they made one back. They made a run. We made it. Yeah, we were down 4. We made a couple buckets. It just went back and forth the whole time. But we fought the whole, and we had to. And James is a ridiculously good player, and I don't know what he had. It seemed like he had 40 or 50 points, honestly. But we just kept fighting through, which was great.
Yeah. Second half, a couple of your guys really stepped up.
Yeah. Obviously, Xavier had a great game. TJ took charge, took it at him. Jaden Allen made some big plays. Nick made some. Like everyone seemed to make big plays. Jack made a big 3 just to get us going. I think we were down 8. Or down 6. We were down 6. And Jack made a big 3, which we kind of called for, and that kind of got us going again. If they made a run to start the half. So.
Let's talk about the play of Oliver in the second half, because he really seemed to step it up more than everybody.
I don't think he missed in the 4th or overtime. It was great. And he's like that last shot. I had no doubt it was going in. I believe as soon as he took it, I knew that was going in, because that seems to be his attitude.
Compared to last year, this team looks like it's got a lot of weapons.
We do. We move the ball great. We trust each other. Like, we're just moving the ball. The guy who's open knocks it down. It's really great. We have tons of guys who can make shots. I think like yesterday, TJ led us in scoring. The day before, X led us in scoring. Nick's been there. One game we played Red Hook, Joe led us in scoring. We have a bunch of different guys who can kind of do it, which is nice.
Yeah, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, and we pass it well. As I said, Jag, my center, is one of my best passers.
Right.
Yeah, and he moves the ball well, and everyone knows where they want to put the ball. So it's a lot of fun, obviously.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
All right, well, hey, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. That's going to be very happy.
All right, well, I mean, incredible win, incredible shot. But that second half, hey, guys. That second half, you guys were on fire, but you in particular, you couldn't miss. What was going on?
My team gave me open looks, and I just tried to knock it down, and whatever fell.
You sound very modest, but I mean, this was a game that was going back and forth, and every time you scored, they had an answer for you, and then you guys came back with an answer, and what was going on in the timeouts, in the overtime?
He just kept saying fight, fight for every loose ball, fight for every rebound, and that's what we did, and we got good shots and got it done.
Did you feel a difference between your coverage in the first half, how they were covering you in the first half and the second half, that was leaving you open looks?
Dean Roger played on me all game, and he did a tremendous job. I think they played solid team defense, and I just kept making them.
Happy New Year, huh?
Yeah, Happy New Year.
All right, way to go.
Thank you.
Well, early on, it looked like you were really leading the charge in this game. I mean, you had a couple of key shots. Of course, they came back, answered back. But you guys had some resiliency that I haven't seen in this team in a few years. Do you get that sense?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's always been there. It just took this game for it to come out, I guess, because our thing is we don't have height, so we always have to play strong inside no matter what. So that's just what we did to get the win.
You got a big body on you almost the whole game. Mulvey's all over you, and trying to protect you, and you still were able to, deke and jive and get your score.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of knowing when you have opportunity. So I saw an advantage and I went for it.
What does it say about this team to getting this kind of a win in overtime? Because they pushed you right to the brink.
It's all heart and hustle. That's all it is. It's not about making the shots. It's about making the right plays and getting back on defense.
And what do you think a win like this does for you guys moving forward?
Confidence. That's it. Just a lot of confidence. Now we know that we're one of the top teams, and we feel like we can beat anybody.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good job. All right, let's talk about the resiliency of this team and what's different between this year's team and last year's team.
I mean, both teams are very good last year and this year. I mean, we always play our hearts out, so I mean, maybe this year we work together a lot better. I mean, we still worked really good together last year, but this team just is a great bunch of guys, and I love playing with them.
There was a certain amount of energy that you were bringing to the court, that you really kind of just moved everything along, and everything kind of fell off you, I thought. Do you get that sense that you have to kind of inject that energy and that discipline and that pressure?
I mean, whenever I can, I try to help our team move through the pressure and keep playing through the adversity that comes against us. So, I mean, I try to give us like a kickstart, kind of get us like hyped up a little bit. I mean, it's a fun time being out here with these guys. I love playing with them.
The clock's winding down. You're in OT. There's a timeout. What did the coach say before that last shot?
Box out, play good defense. And then for the last shot, he was like, guys, get the best look you can. Just keep playing through it. You guys are a great team. Go ahead, go do it. You can do it.
When it left Oliver's hand, did you know?
I knew it was going in. That he's one of my best friends. I played with him forever. I love watching him play. I know he's good enough to make that shot, and I had nothing but great faith in him to make that shot. I knew it was going in off his hand.
Yeah. Well, this is a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, huh?
Yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
All right. Good job.
Jim, get me a water, please. You going out or not? Yeah. It's cold. It's catch me. Where you going? I don't know. Ask Lynn. Tell her I'm going to go. Tell her to organize it. All right.
All right. What an incredible high school basketball game. I mean, you guys were so evenly matched back and forth. You had an answer for them. They had an answer for you. Second half, though, you guys came out a little bit on fire. What'd you tell them at halftime?
Well, we had to defend the perimeter a little bit better. And offensively, we had to keep going to the machine, and the machine is James, because we were a little bit out of sync towards the end of that second quarter where we lost some opportunities because, you know, they did a great job, right, trying to bounce them, trying to push them and knock them off balance. So we tried to go to the second and third options instead of being patient, and that's what we talked about at the half. Yeah. So it was a combination of an adjustment on defense. The other thing that we did is they're a great shooting team. So actually the key adjustment that we made was we couldn't provide so much help. So we had to provide less help because when we were providing the help, they were penetrating and kicking, getting uncontested shots. So we put James in the middle as the eraser and said, you know what, if they get to the rim, James will be there, at least to be able to contest it. I'd rather live with that than penetrate and kick to the corner for a three-point shot because they were going in.
Yeah. 2 tough games back-to-back. How do you feel your team, their resolve was and their endurance?
Well, you know, it's no secret that we're behind the 8 ball. We're a little bit behind schedule where we have to be. And these 2 games, I think we grew a lot. I was a little concerned that we wouldn't get there. I'm still not 100% sure that we're going to get to where I was hoping that we'd get to. But these 2 games really showed a lot of character and a lot of resolve on our part. We didn't come out with the win tonight, but it was against a very good basketball team. And we had opportunities. You know, a couple of free throws that go in, we had the opportunity, and the game doesn't end like it does. It ends, you know, in our favor. But, you know, a lot of good things came out of this game. And just being involved in 2 overtime games like this is just tremendous.
So what do you take away from a game like this?
Well, I think we've answered the question that we can play a smaller, quicker team, right? And that's what we take because you know, some people have made some comments that we're a little bit clumsy, and we are, we are a little bit, but we're tough. You know, we're tough inside, and teams that don't have that have a little bit of size are going to have a problem with us because our size is just better. Teams that are smaller than us, we have a matchup problem, but we're learning how to deal with that. They have a bigger matchup problem, and I think that's what we take away is that we're able to now improve our defense against smaller teams.
You got a lot of athleticism on this team as well.
We do. They're tremendous athletes, and you can start with Dean Roger and Luke Tim, and then you know you look at somebody like Kevin Towns that's getting up and down the court, and you know the interesting thing is you talk about we're not in basketball shape yet I'm demanding these guys to play 32 minutes, pretty much. And they're still walking at the end of the game, so they got to be in some kind of decent shape.
Yeah. All right. Good job.
Thank you.
Great game.
Thanks.